What's up, everybody? The doctor is in, and as usual, we'll be getting right back into the grind of reading the last bits of Lost Spell 4 until the new year comes. And well, since the new year is coming, I might as well start saying this dreaded line that I've been avoiding the most. Remember to like and subscribe. And let's get right into the video. Never again. I'm never saying that again. Alright, Roll Road. Let's see what we got this time. Oh, right, I forgot we're going against the Sephiles. The frick are we eating? Right? I mean the best roast bananas you'll ever have. Go on, Mashi, try one. They're great for your skin and for staying in shape. What you trying to say? You're still a grown girl, so you gotta eat up. Of course, I'll be digging right in with you. I think you're trying too hard to show that you're innocent. I'm eating one right now. It is really good. Of course it's too hot for you. Cats have very sensitive tongues, and you're practically one of them. You just have to make do with a regular unroasted banana. I haven't camped out since the rebellion. This really brings back memories. Hopefully good ones. By definition, a rebellion involves fighting a ruler much stronger than you. Surely you can't be all nostalgic. I had to say that. Of course not. I remember very well how we never had enough supplies to go around. The Sepoy incited uprising left and right before they ran off to Delhi, leaving us Jhansi to clean up the mess. Thanks to that, we had almost nothing in the way of people, funding, or supplies. Sometimes my comrades and I had nothing to eat but a single half-rotten banana between us all. Yikes. Hey, I know it's none of my business, but are you sure you don't want to join the conversation? You're quite intelligent, aren't you? You do know who I am. Well, if you're who I think you are, I just remember that there were rumors of you helping the Sepoys in their rebellion. Of course, that's just how the story goes, so I have no idea if it's true. Who could say? The truth is, I'm really not anyone right now. All I can say is, if Sion hadn't summoned me, I wouldn't be who I am currently. Huh? Then does that mean... At any rate, we should be using this time to let Aaliyah and her team rest, right? I don't see any need to jump in with my own old, unasked for stories. Okay. I'm going to take another look at the engine. If you don't see me again tonight, it's because I'm busy there. Got it. It seems you're no ordinary queen either, though I could already tell as much from the way you fight. Are you saying a queen who would sleep on the ground is no true queen? No. Sita is said to have been born in the ridge between two rice fields. If anything, I'm fond of women who have an earthly scent. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. My. I guess the really famous hero are naturally Casanovas. I have to make sure I remember this. He said it for me! Huh? Why would you do that? Wait, you're not planning on telling Sita about this if we find her, are you? Maybe. You got it all wrong. I wasn't making a pass at her. You sure about that? I know that, silly. Of course, I won't tell Sita about this. Don't lie to me. It's written all over your face. It's pretty relaxing here, isn't it, Mash? Yes, definitely. Can I tell you something, Senpai? For some reason, I can't really explain. I feel like everything is going to work. I know God Arjuna is incredibly powerful. I know this world runs on a truly bizarre system. God damn, my shoulder hurts. And I know that Nessa and Karna aren't here to help us anymore. We've seen some very, very painful things. To be honest, it was all bringing me down a little. Yeah, me too. But now, having all of us gathered around a campfire like this makes me feel more optimistic. Pepe was always so nice to me, even back when I didn't know anything at all. I know he was a very social person, so it was difficult for me to accept that he had become our enemy. Yeah, understandable. But now we're sitting around the same campfire, united in a common goal. It's also, I don't know if this is the best way to say it, but it makes me really happy. And you know, I'm actually kind of hopeful right now. Maybe, just maybe, as Sepolis, the caster we're about to face will have his own feelings about this world, just like Nessa did. I beg to differ. So if we talk to him, maybe there's a chance he'll be willing to help us out. You are too optimistic. Oh, you've grown up to be such a good girl, Mashi. I'm so glad to hear you think that. Pepe! Of course, I'm not too hopeful about my own perspective, so I can't share my optimism. But in a sense, we each have to place our own bets. So it's nothing you need to worry about. You're right. It's definitely not impossible. It might as well be worth our while to try talking to him and William, even if they are Lokapala. Now, because they work with Neza doesn't mean they'll work with the other two. Trust. But I don't think we should waste our breath on Ozva. Ozva Thalman. What makes you say that? You saw what he's like when we fought him before. You know how fiercely determined he is. A bit of a knucklehead. You can't give anything that much effort unless you really truly believe in what you're doing. Well, it didn't matter how many times we defeated him, he just wouldn't stay down no matter what. Hey, now, don't bring up my inner thoughts, please. But at the same time. Right, however much you hurt him, he'll just bounce right back, even if the wound is fatal. He was nowhere near so adorable when he was with me, so it must be something with the divinity Arjuna gave him. But at any rate, he didn't even think to pretend he was out of commission so he could take it easy until his wounds finished healing, right? He's a hardcore as they come. So I don't think we should get our hopes up about him secretly hating this world and being willing to betray it. If anything, he seems to me like he cared more about serving Arjuna than anything else. Not because Arjuna his master now, I got the impression that he's a true believer in what Arjuna is doing. He and Arjuna might have been enemies back when they were humans, but I'm pretty sure Arjuna is way beyond thinking about the Kauravas and the Pandavas at this point. I only meant to try and get to know Ashwatthama better, but I was so busy back when the Lost Spell was first made that I kept putting it off. You should have never done that. Now I really wish I made time for him. Maybe then I'd at least have an idea of what he's thinking now. What the heck? Oh my, are you trying to slap some sense into me, little animal? Get him, Pooh. Trying to tell me I shouldn't have let my contract with my servant be taken away? I mean, no shite, mother sucker. Yes, you're right. I'm his former master, so I feel responsible too. Even then, he always seemed like he was angry about something, so we couldn't have been less alike. But I didn't mind that. I figured that way I could let him handle everything that wasn't in my wheelhouse. Not to mention, he was always an incredible fighter. Angry, huh? That's true. He was always super pissed off. Is there like a reason for that, or is it just how he is? I'm not sure. All I know is he was like that right from the time I summoned him. Dang! So, who knows? Maybe that is just how he is. Always an angry boy. There is one story that said he attacked an enemy army in the dead of night out of anger over his father's murder. Ay, ay, ay. Even though that sort of thing was absolutely against the rules of warfare at the time. Anywho, as a servant, he always been fueled by rage. I'm sure there's more to him than that, but his rage burned so hot, it seemed like he submerged everything else. What's making angry boy angry? In some aspects, you could say he was a bit socially awkward. But anger's a force to be reckoned with. Some people think of anger as giving you blinders and making you unwilling to see reason. But on the other hand, that kind of focus can be very powerful. So, the idea of going up against someone so relentlessly devoted to his cause, well, it scares me. Honestly, I don't know what he'd be like now if I was still his master. Else would be definitely arguing a lot. It sounds like he would have been a very helpful ally. You think? I have a feeling a lukewarm puddle like me would have only cooled him off, and not in a good way. Anyway, I'm sure that whatever he is now, he's mad as hell about something. I swear, I don't know how he does it. It takes just oddly a passion to stay angry all the time. Passion? Really? I thought it was just, bad temper. Oh, yes. His heart simply burns with passion. I doubt that. When you grow up, you'll understand just how hard and how sad it is to be so angry that you burn yourself out. If only a certain group knew that. That kind of white-hot rage usually just doesn't last. Most of the time, anger quickly gives you a way to regret and despair. I can't even imagine what it would be. What it take to be truly angry all the time. Even sincerely only gets you so far. Go look at Twitter. How long do you think a Dandelion seed like me that goes wherever the wind takes him would last? If my hair ended up burning off in my fury, I wouldn't have anything left. That sounds like it's taking the Buddhist idea of the world as a burning house of suffering a little literally. And honestly, I can't imagine how a guy named Peppertino isn't already living it up. Right? Peppertino's a great name, if I do say so myself, and it suits me perfectly. After all, I'm spicy hot pepper from my head to toes. I make it a point to live nice and carefree wherever I go. Alright, then what's your real name? Since you just admit that. I'm not sure I agree with that, Pepe. You always seem very sincere to me. You never got angry, no, but you easily made up for it with how hard you were on yourself. Besides, it's said that masters summon servants who are a lot like themselves. Wait, really? You may be very open-minded, but underneath that... So that's why I was able to summon Berserker Heracles? I think you have a very strong sense of responsibility and a powerful conviction to not lead an easy life. Oh my, that's very kind of you, but you're giving me way too much credit. I know you wish you could get along with us, with the Cryptors, since you also used to be a part of Team A. But you really gotta give it up, girl. If you don't, you'll just make trouble for yourself, your master, and us. Why can't we be friends? Sheesh. We were all loners well before we were Cryptors. That doesn't change just because we joined a group. Well, technically. Some of us have our own ideas. Some of us have face major oppression. Some of us are natural rebels. Some of us were born in the wrong place. Some of us have lost our humanity entirely. Point taken. We've all got our own issues, and they don't go away just by being part of a team. There was not a good person among us. Not any of them, and not either me. Not me either. God dang it. I mean, we sold out all of humankind and joined forces with the foreign god just so we could survive, remember? I mean, who wouldn't when you have the dang opportunity? Maybe you have a little survivor skill at being the only one left, Mashi, but you don't have to feel bad. And this was always going to happen to us. Always going to happen? Where were you getting this from, Pepperoncino? Still, I remember I really did enjoy my life in Chaldea. So for me, you might even say it gives me a reason to live, eh? Oh, hey, no. I see. I don't quite get what you're talking about, but I can see that you're a man of conviction. You have quite the keen eye, don't you? I've noticed it helping us in the battle since you joined. Yeah, more keener than me, shoot. That keenness doesn't seem entirely physical either. Is it some sort of magecraft? Why, yes, the divine power, just like the kind you use, Rami. Is divine power, say what? It's a technique I came up with to let me use the power of the gods in my human body. What the fluff? I'm also pretty good at Jinsokutsu Tashinsu and Rojinsu. I'll have you know, what the frick? I could butcher every single one of those. Ah, dang, I'm sorry. I tried. I'm not repeating that. I am not repeating that. I could have sworn I heard those terms somewhere. Do you know anything about them, Administrative Advisor? Oh, that explains it. Those are 3 of Japan's Shingendo Rikojitsu, or 6 supernatural Buddhist powers. Jinsokutsu is the power to run faster than any ordinary human. Tashinsu is the power to read others' minds. Hey, yo, what? And Rinjitsu is... My apologies. I don't understand the concept, but I struggle to articulate it and make myself understand. It's something unique to Buddhism, almost an awareness of one's destiny, not dissimilar to enlightenment. Huh. My, I'm impressed you know that much about Eastern philosophy. You really are a great detective, aren't you? I would say Ronjitsu is the power to know oneself well, maybe. That's as good a way to remember it as any, Aaliyah. Yeah, I'm totally gonna remember that. Of course, I doubt you'll have much use for it, being Mash's master and all. I mean, knowing that much about yourself, that's just asking for trouble, right? Interesting. Rodinsu is said to be a state of mind that quells all doubt, yet he thinks of it as asking trouble. I wonder why. Why did you call yourself a dandelion seed earlier? Because I do want to know why you said that. But at the same time, dang, that explains why I was able to summon Heracles. Oh my, that's what you're concerned about? You're awfully bold for such a cutie. It's simple. I ran away from my country when I was about your age. Ever since I've been an international stranger, Chaldea is the first place in my life that I could actually call home. Why'd you run away? I mean, at the same time, there could be like 100 reasons why this one ran away, but I don't know. He don't seem like a trouble kid to me. He's like somebody that actually got along with a lot of people, so what's the deal? Why? Because there wasn't anything there for me. I didn't get along with anyone in my family, extended or otherwise. Dang. Relatable. That's putting it mildly, of course. Since I hated them so much, I killed them all myself. Oh well, funny old life, isn't it? What the fuck? Hold on! Okay, I see why you two get along. What the fuck? Rage. Damn it! God damn it all! Dang, man, calm down. Ugh, this is pissing me off. I'm so freaking pissed right now. I'm so mad I could throw up. I'm so mad it's making me dizzy. This goddamn anger never goes away. And it won't as long as I am who I am. That's why I wanted to hurry up and get here. When the Great Yuga ends, the world finally stops cycling through destruction and rebirth. Every last evil defect will disappear, and the world will finally be perfect. Can't get here soon enough. But okay, that's one heck of a lore drop of like, what the frick? Anyway, on to the next story, I guess? Okay, from here on, I probably won't do any more voice acting. My voice is starting to really get strained from this. I'm picking up a life form nearby, a human. There's still some distance to your destination, so they may be traveling. Traveler. Be a traveler. God dang. Now I'm beginning how to read. You can never have too much information. Let's go say hello. I've never seen any of you before. Hi there. Would you mind if we ask you a few questions? You're headed for the town nearby? Don't bother. If I were you, I'd just turn around and go back where I came from. Huh? What's that? There's a real nasty disease going on around in that town. I was just heading there myself to look for a new job, but once I heard about it, I turned right around. It had already killed a number of people by the time I heard about it. There might be dead bodies everywhere by now. Dang. A plague. That's... Alright. I better be going. Don't say I didn't warn you. We got prayers and sacred beasts to help us with the colony, but you can't pray away a disease. You only get one life. Gotta make the most of it. Prayers and sacred beasts, huh? Those don't actually do much to help. Well, what do we do? I can't believe I forgot to ask about something so basic. Tell me, technical advisor. Buddy, why are you shaking so much? Am I right to assume we're all fully inoculated against the various pathogens we expect to encounter in our travels? Oh, that's why. Yeah, you got a point there. You bet we are. Think about all the places we've already been to. We've covered as far as just about any plague around goes. I hope we are stronger against the bubonic plague, if you know what I mean. Of course, Aaliyah is already pretty well set thanks to her innate poison resistance, so the vaccinations are more for peace of mind than anything else. So you're telling me we've been getting shots every freaking day? Yeah, I would have been hollering like a goddamn child in that bee. But in case you're still concerned, Director, we could always have the servants go on ahead and collect more detailed data about the virus before. That will not be necessary. No need for that. Let's just keep going. That's okay. Let's just go. I need to see what's happening for myself. In other words, TMI. Don't need to know too much. I choose this one. Understood. Then we will continue as planned. Just make sure you don't touch anything strange, alright? Do you have enough masks and gloves? You know you're not supposed to share them, right? Sir, you act like a mom. Chill out. We got it. Jeez, you sound like my mom. See? Just so you know, the border isn't exactly bursting at the seams with vaccine doses and such. So be prepared for the possibility that you might not be able to save everyone in this town. Understood. Huh? It's a perfectly ordinary town. It certainly doesn't look like there's a plague going on around. Does this mean that the other guy was just lying? That's not the impression I got from him. Excuse me, do you have a moment? What do you want? We were told there's a deadly plague going around this town. Is that true? Aha, whoever told you that must have been way behind the times. Sure, we did have a scare like that recently. People were collapsing left and right. Some of them died of fever, and the people treating them kept catching it. We thought that God had forsaken us, and this town was done for. Hell, I was bedridden with it myself until not too long ago. So there was a plague going around here, but now it's all over? Talk about a miracle alert. Yep, just when things were at their worst, a doctor showed up and saved us all. I don't know what we would have done without him. I had to quarantine myself so my wife and kid wouldn't catch it. I didn't even know if I'd ever get to see him again. But now, we're all one big happy family again. The doctor is our savior, no doubt about it. We offered him a home here and told him he never wanted... wait, what? Him a home and told him he never wanted for anything if... I don't know, jeez. But he just took off. Wouldn't accept anything in return. Picture of modesty he was. All he said was, I just stopped by to check on things. This isn't the fundamental solution this world needs. I wonder what he meant by that. He did look really stressed about something, even after saving us. But anyway, things are perfectly fine here now. So relax and enjoy your stay. Trust me, it's a great place. A mysterious heroic doctor. Da Vinci, can we quickly go over what you know about Asclepius again? Sure thing. There are all sorts of casters, mages, witch, alchemists, beautiful inventors whose genius knows no bound. Da Vinci! But in Asclepius' case, given his title and background, he's definitely a doctor. I knew it. Master, this might mean we were right after all. Doctor's always good, right? Maybe he'll be willing to join us. Doubt it. Right. If he's only pretending to obey Arjuna... But deep down, he knows this world is wrong, but can't bear to see people in need. Maybe we can convince him to... Again, I doubt that. You should have your answer to that directly. Here he comes now. He doesn't appear to be going on the offensive, but keep your guard up all the time, all the same. What's going on here? There he is. And if we did come here looking for him, I wasn't expecting to find him this quickly. You must have some very good karma indeed, Master. More like bad karma. Sheesh. This is perfect. We were just hoping to talk to you, Asclepius. Are you the one who... Here we go. Shut up. I've been saving this town for my experiments. Got it! It's practically my exam room, and I won't tolerate patients worth less than used gauze speaking out of turn in here. Patients should only speak when spoken to. Yeah. Is this your doing? How did you heal all of the infected when I didn't lift a finger to help them? Huh? Wait, what? My, I guess you're not the good doctor we've been hearing about after all. Of course not. I was just about to study this plague. Why would I bring anything that could cure it? Konya. She's the one that did, I'm betting. Idiots. Medicine advanced by studying new disease as they progress. I thought with the plague in town, I would at least have no shortage of cases. But now you're telling me there's not a single infected person left? You can't be serious. I don't know who you are, but you have some nerve taking away my precious research opportunity. He sounds like a self-centered psychopath. I'm guessing he dumped every stat points into intelligence, everything else be damned. I don't know what you mean by the second part, but I agree wholeheartedly with the first. Just asking me this, did you spread this plague here yourself? Huh? Are you stupid? What useless mush do you have festering between your ears? Why would anyone ever do that? Of course, I want to advance in medicine by studying as many cases of disease as possible, but the point is to cure patients, not create ones. Oh, at least you got enough common sense not to do that. But be that as it may, it would seem you didn't do anything to limit the disease spread either. Because I knew I couldn't, I don't waste my time with pointless endeavors. It's far more sensible to make a vaccine after studying the disease. God, he's telling the moderate people of the day. Even if more people end up dying in the meantime. Yes, that is undeniably tragic, but as long as they die while I'm studying them, they start to advance medicine. Oh my god. I stake my pride as a doctor on never letting a patient die for nothing. I always make sure their death leads to a new discovery. You know, I'm sorry to see where a certain group of people got their ideas from, and eventually to advancing medicine as a whole. Sounds nice and all, but the guy is oozing mad scientist vibes. I don't think we can hope for much from him. He didn't heal this town, and he isn't anything like Nessa either. Aha, I see. So that's your game. You thought that deep down I might be dissatisfied with the way the god runs things here, just like Nessa was? Not really, but they were. Because, yeah, again, I have this mofo in my list. I know how he acts. I take it that means you aren't then? Of course not! Excising all that is defective or unnecessary from the world, that is how things ought to be. Oh, heck no. Can I fight him already? Is immeasurably better than a weak, foolish god getting rid of exceptional things. Can we fight now? Do you know what happened to me? Do you have any idea what Zeus put me through? He didn't put you through enough is what I'm saying. Okay, to tell you the truth, I never heard the stories of Acephalus. Except for like one, and it was from, dang, what's that YouTuber name? All I ever wanted was to advance the field of medicine. All I did was find a way to cure death. John Solo, that's the name of the YouTuber, god dang it. But the Greek gods were too narrow-minded, lazy, cowardly, and arrogant to accept that. Oh, they just knew that would be a bad idea? They were wrong, and they punished me for all the wrong reasons. Now, I'm pretty sure they punished you because you were crazy. They punished me for nothing more than achieving excellence. Arrogant much? Ah, now I see. But this world is the complete opposite of that. All that is excellent endures, and all that is inferior disappears. But you just holding a freaking big fat grudge. It couldn't be simpler. This is exactly how things are meant to be. This is what a just world looks like. No, buddy, you're just blinded by anger. And what is it you want when that world reaches its end state? Weren't you listening to me? All I want is to advance my medical arts. I thought I made that clear. How about you be true to your feelings instead? So you don't care what the world loses as long as it helps you with that? Huh? As long as mankind doesn't go extinct, people will always need doctors, right? I feel like you just want to throw a big middle finger at the gods. So don't worry about that. There will always be people around. I'm willing to rack up as many sacrifices as it takes to ensure my patient's survival, no matter the cost. I see now, you're the plague doctor. We're dealing with an SCP here. Master, I'm afraid to please it. Yeah, I already know. Wow. Yeah, something fundamentally wrong with them. Okay. That's freaked up. I like that choice. I'll go with a more normal one. Medicine's important, but you cannot ignore how people feel. You may be excellent, doctor, but you're completely failed to treat these people's cries of grief. I am no counselor. There are some conditions I can't do a damn thing about, like stupidity. How about you do something about your ego? Ugh, there's nothing I hate more than stupid patients. Ugh, brother, I'm pretty sure Dr. Blackjack will disagree with your ass. All you have to do is listen. If your doctor says not to do something, don't do it. If they say to do something, do it. Why is that so hard for you to understand? Don't you want to get better? Well, sometimes a doctor ain't always right. It has been proven. It doesn't make any damn sense. It's just like I thought. Your heads are the most affected part. Oh, brother. If you patients are so soft in the head that you're trying to get rid of this just world, then it's clear which part of you I need to amputate. Buddy, god dang, all you're just hearing is yourself. So it's a fight he wants, is it? Alright, get him. Don't be afraid. He's only a gasser. It's just a doctor at that. Yeah, but the problem is he's a very good buffing unit. Just a doctor? Have you forgotten that Arjuna made me a Lokapala and granted me one of his divinities? Oh great, don't piss him off. The Indian god he bestowed upon me is Yama. Yama, that's the god of death, king of the dead, and the regent of the south. Master, I'm seeing new hostiles appearing out of the ground one after another. They appear to be moving skeletons. Oh, great. I guess Arjuna thought Yama would suit me, since I already managed to resurrect the dead on my own. Well, as long as it's not Hades, I can get along with another god of the underworld, and I have no qualms about using what I've been given. Should have been Hades. Dang. Yama wields authority over the dead. Well, technically, it may be authority over this land's memory of the dead, but there is no meaningful difference. Ah, great. Now we get to play some kind of horde mod with zombies? I don't think we'll be able to beat it as usual. Unless you've got some special attack with invisibility and mass AoE. Ugh. The hell? He summoned that many fighters that quickly without any preparation or chanting? What kind of necromancy is that? Bullshit, that's what it is. This is clearly outside the realm of human magecraft. This is divine power, just like how Kuroberta let Neza use so many noble phantasm at once. Be very careful. Oh damn. Even idiots like you know about autopsies, yes? The dead can still be viable in medicine. The dead. You're all probably going to die here now that you're up against me, but don't you feel better knowing your deaths will be useful like hell? Alright, I'll be right back once I get the right crew for this. Okay, that fight was unnecessarily hard. Sorry, had to cut some of that out. I don't know how we can thank you. As if curing our disease wasn't enough, you even tended our fields for us. Are you a new Lokapala? You must be. To show us this much kindness. Please stay with us. The whole town will be thrilled to have you. Sorry, my throat's been acting up a bit. Pay no mind. I don't know this attitude for anybody. I just stopped by to check on things. This isn't the fundamental solution this world needs. It's the ones who will show up after me who are bound to end you. They're from an organization called Chaldea, just as I am. Make sure to welcome them when they get here. It'll speed things up. Wait. Okay, but it isn't Chaldea we want to thank, it's you. Please, would you stay with us just for a little while? We'll be honored, delighted even to repay someone so virtuous. Yes, exactly. Please, right this way. Everyone's dying to hear more about you. They really mean it. These people can't have much to spare, yet they still want to reward an outsider. Never mind that. Why do they like me at all? This sort of thing never happened before. Oh dang. I'm not doing anything different than I was before. I'm still operating under the exact same principles I always have. So why am I seeing such a different reaction now? Is it only because of what I look like? Do people really care about appearance that much? I really do feel like I know this person. Oh well, if it's true, it suits my needs perfectly. Yeah, God, I don't screw that part up. My bad. Alright. I think this here is where I will stop. And of course, as usual, I will be continuing the story until the very end of the India arc, of course. So, as usual, click that like button, comment and subscribe, and I will be seeing you guys next time. The Doctor is now
日本
signing
では
out.
鍋の季節らしいですね。なんと沖田さんと信長ふと興味を覚えたのですが、今までいくつくらいのかけら小さなことからコツコツ